So, Brian, have you heard about a Missouri law that will not allow women to divorce their husbands if they're pregnant?
That sounds crazy and no.
Oh, yeah. So, allegedly, Democrats are trying to pass a bill where women that are pregnant are allowed to divorce their husband. They're trying to get that passed through right now, mainly because the issue stems from domestic violence. Whenever a pregnant woman is getting beat by her husband, she cannot legally divorce him until the pregnancy is over, which is some crazy shit.
I don't know what to say. Like, wow.
I didn't even know these were laws that are already existing. I didn't know they were trying to abolish them at the same time. I mean, good for them trying to abolish the law, but at the same time, why was this ever in place?
Who knows? Did they say how old this law actually is?
I couldn't pull up anything that says how old the law is. It's just according to the Missouri, it's part of the law, just for some odd damn reason.
So a woman is basically trapped until she pops out the top. A woman is basically trapped in these relationships until she pops out her kid.
Pretty much. And could you imagine like how many women feel trapped over this situation just because they're pregnant and they can't get away from their abuser? And on top of that, you can't get an abortion too.
Wow. That is insane. That is insane. I know they had screwy laws back in the day, but this one takes the cake, I think, because there's so many, domestic situations where a woman does need to get out of these situations ASAP. And now you're telling me because she's pregnant, and let's say she's 4 months pregnant, she has to wait the remainder and be in this situation, be legally linked to this man. I swear, like, it seems like these laws, like, they're targeting women and, like, they don't like women.
No.
Or not valuing women, because there is no way that there would be a law like this for a male that says you have to stay married to this woman until she gives birth.
I mean, it's just overall not fair. I bet you this was probably made back in the olden time where they were like, well, no, women can't think straight when they're pregnant.
It probably was. Like, we need to dig in and see, like, how old exactly is this law and what were the reasons behind it? Because don't give me no bullshit talking about it's to protect the children so the children can know the father, because that's complete and utter bullshit.
So what? That the child can know the father from a distance at child support or their weekend
or something, because this just sounds like it would cause a lot of women to go through a lot of things that they shouldn't be subjected to because of the stupid law that was placed years ago that should never have been created in the first place.
Overall, like back in them days, those generations were fucking ignorant as fuck. But it just disturbs me. I mean, I couldn't imagine being in an abusive situation, both verbally or physically, and knowing that you're trapped in that motherfucker's clutches until the term is over.
Because it'll be used to exploit.
Yep, it'll be used to exploit. I mean, granted, even if you're married, you can still technically separate yourself from that person. It's just legally you can't.
Right, and it's still like being held hostage, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you're legally linked to that person, you're legally responsible for certain things that come with being married to somebody. So this person decides to drain your bank account, say you had a joint one, what can you do? That's still your husband.
Exactly. Or just transfer all your money into, like you said, drain your bank account. You got nothing.
Yeah, because they're going to look at it, well, it was you guys' bank account, and he decided to do with y'all money when you're trying to get away from that person.
Obviously, he's the man I was out. So what? He stole your $20K and bought a new car with it.
So what states exactly is this law in place in?
These states are connected to, well, obviously Missouri. That's the one we just covered. There's Texas.
Oh, God.
Or Arkansas.
Texas doesn't surprise me one bit.
Well, Texas, we already know what's
Texas has been on my shit list for a minute. Like, all these laws and y'all